Hello, we're back for part 2. Remember, we're using a K 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and we are going from the crown down past the nub stitches. There's a nub stitch tutorial. You can find that link right above, and I'll put those links down below. So let's get started with part 2. Crown of the hat. Now we will be working on the sides of the hat. So we need to chain 1 and half double crochet in the joining stitch. And in each stitch around, just 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. Let me make a few and go off camera and come back, and I'll join you at the end. All right, so 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. This will create a cup in the hat. All right, I'll be right back. I'm at the end of the round. I've put 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. I have 2 more stitches to crochet. 1, 2, and this makes 50 stitches. Join with a slip stitch in the top of that first half double crochet, and that was round 6. Round 6 is 50 stitches, so round 7 through 11 will be the exact same repeat. Let me go through round 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. I'll meet you at the end of round 11. Then we'll move on to the nub stitch. I'm at the end of round 11. I made 1 half double crochet in each stitch around and joined and chained 1, and then would half double crochet all the way around. So let me finish these last few stitches and I'll show you what's next. The nub stitch is next. It's a fun little stitch and I think you'll like it. All right, join with a slip stitch. So chain 1 and single crochet in this joining stitch. This next stitch, you insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now ignore this loop. And then with this loop, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go ahead and pull through that remaining loop, and then stick your finger in behind it and shove it to the front and make a single crochet in this next stitch. And there you have a little nub. All right, let's do that nub stitch again. Insert hook, pull up a loop, leave this remaining loop on the hook, and then with this first loop, chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then pull on through the remaining loop. Use your finger to push that through, push that forward, and then single crochet in the next stitch. Now we have 2 nubs. And this is the sequence that we repeat all the way around. Okay, so we have the single crochet. Now let's make the nub. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and pull through, shove the stitch to the front, and single crochet in the next stitch. There we go. 1, 2, 3 nubbies. 3 nubs. All right. One more time. Insert hook. Pull up a loop. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and pull through. Shove the stitch to the front and single crochet in the next stitch. And we'll do that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I'm at the end of the round. I've just made a chain 3, And I'm pushing it to the front, making a single crochet. The last stitch will be a chain 3. So insert hook, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, pull through, and then push it forward and join with a slip stitch in the top of the first single crochet. Now chain 1 and single crochet in each chain and single crochet in each single crochet and each nub stitch around. Very simple. So we had 50 stitches. We had 25 nubs and 25 single crochets, and this next round will have 50 single crochets. So let's continue to single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, I have just a couple of stitches left to make. I have one single crochet left to make right there, and then the last nub stitch needs a single crochet, and then join with a slip stitch, then chain 1, single crochet in the joining stitch, and nub stitch in the next stitch. Push it forward. Now the entire next round will be a round of nub stitches. Then after that, a round of single crochet stitches, and I'll meet you at the end of that last single crochet stitch. Now this next round is a round of nub stitches all the way around, and you come all the way around and join, chain 1, and then single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of that single crochet round. So I've made that second nub stitch round and the second single crochet round, and I am at the end of that last single crochet round. So I have 2 more stitches to make. 1, 2, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the top of that first single crochet that was made. We are at the end of part 2. So let's take a look at our hat here. This is what the hat looks like. This is part 2. We went from round 5 to round 11. Then we did a nub stitch round, single crochet round, nub stitch round, and single crochet round. And this is where we will end part 2. Part 3 will pick up on an increase round right here, and then we'll make a shell brim. Made it through part 2. The nub stitch wasn't as hard as what you thought it was. I found that stitch years ago when I was pregnant with my first child. That was over 40 years ago. I found it in a magazine. I love that little nub stitch. It's a different way of making a little bump, and it creates a little bit of a border. So part 3 is next. I'll put links below. It was good to have you on my side of the mountain. Let's move on to part 3.